Hi, my name is Emily Paulino, and my mentor is Jeff Pastor. For this short story, I created characters who are inspired by people that I see on the Q65 bus. Push tape to signal for stop. On Tuesday, January 11th, John Valdez crosses the busy intersection of Main Street and Roosevelt Ave without looking both ways. Before making it to the other side of the street, he contemplates whether or not today is a show day. Oh God, look at that line. I can only imagine what it's going to be like inside. Without slipping on the remaining ice from the recent snowstorm, he briskly sweeps in front of the first person on the lengthy line for the Q65 bus. They're watching, he thinks to himself while trying to keep a straight face. Stop, his brain shrieks. John sighs heavily, takes a step back as the Q65 opens its doors and lets the passengers out. I better make this face, quick, John decides. He purses his lips and scrunches up his face as if he took a whiff of something very unpleasant. Popeyes, McDonald's, Burger King, Taipan? All on the same block, he announces to himself. Excuse me, the woman who was originally first in line began to say. Scowls John as he steps in front of her and pays his fare. All of the seats on the bus are taken. Shuffling down the tight aisle, John cringes. It bothers him to look at the obscenities keyed into the bright blue plastic where so many people sit. For some time, he keeps his head bent down. Table 2, table 6, and table 5 need refills quick until he remembers where he is again. All of these people are disgusting. I don't know how I've been putting up with this since high school. Holding on to the top rail, John jerks his left arm. The woman next to him scoffs and shifts away. That'll teach you to stay off the bus if you have more than 2 bags with you. His thoughts bouncing as he relaxes his left arm. Trying to contain a smile, he glares at the man to his right as the bus swerves, nearly causing him to lose balance. Do you have a problem, sir? The man asks John as he checks his watch. Next to him, a senior was coughing into his sleeve. John continues to glare. Kelsey, Sam, August 2006. When would I see them again? This bus always smells like piss. Maybe if I twitched like this. And grunts back into the present. I'm a produce, professor, Prozac. I don't need that, shoots his brain. Sir, the man repeats, but John refuses to speak. Instead, he resumes doing what he has been doing for 18 years. Once in a while, John takes a cab, but that's only when the tips at his job are good. He works as a caterer for a restaurant in Manhattan and is sick of it. He never eats French food or drinks wine. Care for another glass, red or white? Anything I can help you with? I'm sorry, that won't happen again. Red, white, glass, pass, grass. And these people drive me crazy. Another thing that drives him crazy is the bus. Would you like a seat, mister? Offers a girl who looked about 16. John looks at her hands, covered in crumbs from the chips she was just eating, and clenches his fist. Would you like a napkin, Kelsey? When is my stop going to come, for God's sakes? Stiffly, he sits down, analyzing the bulky sweaters and stained coats that the people around him are wearing. Looking down, he sees their wet shoes, a result of the slush that seeped its way onto the floor of the Q65. He crosses his arms and begins to mouth words to himself. This will get them to move for sure. Why can't everyone in this bus just leave and leave me alone? Mom, let's sit there, exclaims a boy, tugging on his mother's jacket. She takes one step forward and hesitates, ushering the child to another seat. Not there, sweetie. That man is not normal, she murmurs. She murmurs loud enough for John to hear. For a second, he pauses. His thoughts cease to bubble as he blinks at the passengers. Did they hear that too? He says out loud. Not normal. What is she talking about? I'm normal. I am. Right?